So let's stop pretending. Porn isn't just a bad habit, it's actually killing your productivity, and you know it. So this isn't about morality or about shame. This particular video is about performance, it's about your goals, it's about the life that you're trying to build, and now this habit is quietly wrecking it. You start your day with ambition, coffee brewed, calendar open, goals clear. But by 11 a.m., your mind starts drifting. Maybe it's just an image that you scroll past on Instagram. Or maybe it's the leftover tension from that harmless video that you watched last night. But before you know it, you're compulsively checking tabs. You've lost an hour that you'll never get back. You feel off, like you're not really in control. Pornography fractures your focus. It rewires your reward circuits. It drains your mental energy, even when you're not watching it. You know that feeling when you open like 5 tabs to get more done and then nothing gets done because you're jumping through everything? That's what pornography does to your brain. So you've trained your mind to seek constant stimuli, immediate dopamine, and very shallow gratification. No wonder you can't sit still and finish a report. No wonder you're anxious during presentations. No wonder your boss keeps implying that you're slipping and you don't like it. You didn't lose your edge, it was stolen. The part no one seems to be talking about is that you're still showing up to work. You're still hitting the deadlines. You're still getting that paycheck or earning it. So you convince yourself that you're doing okay, but you're not doing okay. Because deep down, you know that you could be operating at a higher level. You know that you're not living up to your potential. You know that you're faking focus, and it's only a matter of time before something slips. Maybe it already has. You forgot your kid's school recital because you were too fried to remember. You're snapping at your wife because the truth is you're irritable and ashamed. You're skipping the gym again because, what's the point? You're not managing stress, you're medicating it. You're using pornography like a sedative. And just like any other addiction, it takes more than it gives. It offers relief in the moment, and then it leaves you more distracted, more depressed, and more depleted afterwards. It steals your mornings, it blurs your nights, and it turns your to-do list into a graveyard of wasted potential. You think you're just tired. You think you just need more caffeine. You think maybe you're burnt out. You're not burnt out, you're hijacked. Your brain has been conditioned to chase short bursts of stimuli and avoid real work. And until you reclaim control, no amount of journaling, time blocking, or productivity hacks will save you. When I finally decided to end my compulsive behavior with pornography, I didn't just feel better, I entered a completely different reality. Suddenly, I had 2 to 3 extra hours of deep focus every day. Suddenly, I wasn't walking around foggy, frustrated, and scattered. Suddenly, I was leading 2 successful businesses and crushing it. Not because I'm special, but because I followed a system. So here are 5 simple but powerful shifts to help you start rewiring your brain and taking back control of your career. Number 1, master your mornings. How you start your morning is how you command your life. Do you roll over, eyes half shut, scroll through Instagram, getting a dopamine grenade before your feet even touch the floor? Do you hit snooze or do you rise? Do you wake up before the world does? Feel your feet on the cold floor. Go splash water on your face. Chug a tall glass of water. Step outside. Let the sun burn through the fog in your brain. Move your body. Whatever it takes to get the blood pumping. You don't need motivation. You need movement when you first wake up. So stop lying yourself and saying that you're going to meditate later or get around to journaling or maybe move your workout to later on in the day. Build a ritual, a sacred sequence that launches you into the day like a missile. Because if you start with chaos, you will end with regret. A morning of clarity becomes a day of dominance. A morning of randomness becomes a day of relapse. The second is track your time. Maybe you don't have a time management problem. You probably have a time awareness problem. You say, oh, pornography only eats up a few minutes. That's what guys say. Oh, just a few minutes a day. Just, once or twice a week. But you don't count the 45-minute scroll before you cave, or the 2 hours of shame-induced zoning out afterwards, or the whole day you drag your feet because your energy has been totally sapped. You want a reality check? Spend one day, if you have the focus for it, writing down every single thing you do. Do an activity inventory, every site, every tab, right? Every 5 minutes of distraction, the TikToks, the YouTube rabbit holes, the DM rabbit chasing. And by 7 p.m., you'll be ready to slap yourself, I promise you. Then go to war on the time thieves. Install cold turkey, block the filth, put your damn phone in another room, set up time boxes for work sprint and leisure. You don't need more hours in the day. You need to stop bleeding them. The third is create gates and guardrails. Every opportunity is not an opportunity. Some are cleverly disguised distractions sent to derail your progress. That random lunch invite, the new side hustle pitch, the bro, we should start a podcast text, they're all just shiny landmines. In the Porn Reboot Intensive, we teach you how to divide your year into 90-day focus blocks. Each one is a fortress, and inside that fortress, only your mission lives there. You don't open the gate for anything else, not even if it looks sexy, exciting, or seems to be aligned with your vision. You treat your time like, I don't know, like you're protecting your bloodline, right? If it doesn't feed your highest priority, it doesn't get in, right? Because when you're fighting for your reboot, your productivity, your future, you cannot afford to entertain every knock at the door. Draw a hard line and let the world wait. The fourth is block your calendar, please. Have you ever seen a lion just chilling in the middle of the savannah, one of those documentaries, just figuring out his next move? No. He hunts, he eats, he rests, all by instinct and design. Why do you leave giant white spaces on your calendar and wonder why pornography slips in like a thief in the night? Every blank space is a trapdoor to your lowest self. Fill it with productive activities, your morning routine, your deep work, the gym, journaling, calls, family dinner, reading. Build your day like a skyscraper, floor by floor, purpose by purpose, with a powerful foundation. Even your free time should be scheduled. Leisure isn't laziness unless it's unstructured. This isn't about being busy for the sake of it, but about being intentional, and ruthlessly so. Idle time is the devil's Airbnb. Don't rent out your mind to bullshit. 5 is fuel your body. You think pornography is wrecking your life? Try stacking it on top of garbage food, 5 hours of sleep, 0 movements. Your brain is wired to follow the body. A sluggish, inflamed, jittery body cannot lead to a powerful mind. Eat like you respect yourself. If your food comes in a wrapper and has a cartoon on it, please throw it out. Drink water like your cells are screaming for it, because they probably are. And get enough sleep, especially if you're in your early recovery, right? So if you're not pushing it, then you have to be healing and recovering. And move every day, even if it's just walking and stretching, even if you've got a dad butt and a bad back, just do it, okay? Because this isn't about looking good. It's about staying sharp, calm, and dangerous. Your body is not a side project. It's the command center for every decision you'll make today. So fuel it, sharpen it, respect it, because without it, every strategy you try will fall apart. The truth is, information isn't enough. You already know what to do. You've watched the videos, you've read the articles, you've made the vows, but none of it sticks because you're trying to brute force it with willpower. And that's never going to work long term. You need structure and accountability. You need a real system that rewires your brain from the ground up. And that's why I created the Porn Reboot Intensive. This isn't therapy. It's not just another group. And it's not just some nofap semen retention Reddit thread. You get to join a brotherhood of successful men who were just like you, who were stuck, distracted, and quietly ashamed, and are now performing at peak levels, rebuilding their relationships, and leading with clarity. Many have doubled or even tripled their income. Others have saved their marriages. A few have even found peace for the first time in decades. And you can be next. You are not broken, but you are bleeding time, energy, and focus. And it's time to stop the leak. You spent enough days wandering around in a fog. You've let pornography steal enough hours. So go ahead and get on a call with us. Schedule a call. Let's get you back to you. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle.